Hey guys, I can't believe I'm making this video, but this is a therapy that has revolutionized my experience. It's a very simple practice and it comes from the Vedas. I learned about this therapy in 2009. You know, it's been a long time. I've known this and I feel like I'm doing a disservice to people if I don't share this information. And so even though it's a little bit nerve-wracking for me to talk about it or to share it, at the same time, I feel like this is part of my mission and I have to share it with people in order to be here doing the work that I'm doing. And I found so much benefit from this therapy myself. I no longer suffer from the depression that I used to have. I remember living in New York and I would dream about stepping in front of the train. I was that depressed. Like, life can get hard and I understand it's not easy, especially when you don't have the support system or the ability to control your mind. It's scary being depressed to the point of suicide. But thank God I found this therapy and I found a community of people that were talking about it. And so for that reason, I feel like I also have to be a voice for something as amazing as urine therapy. But today I'm going to show you how I drink aged urine. This is an instant energy boost, and I find that if I do this instead of coffee, then I don't have that drop in energy throughout the day. I feel happier, I feel more awake and aware, and my intuition is heightened. I'm able to tap into that spiritual aspect of life, which I don't know about you, but I really enjoy hanging out there in my day-to-day, and I think it's fun to explore the psychic senses and to connect with guides and angels. And somehow we've been gifted this therapy by the gods, giving us everything that we need to survive and thrive. People ask me, how can I eat right? What can I do for this issue or that issue or this issue? And I find myself trying to give them something that I think is socially acceptable, when actually I have the answer for every woe that they have, whether it's a chronic physical issue or an emotional disturbance or a mental issue. I have the answer. This one specifically, this little guy, I had been fasting for about a week. And so this is 3 months old. Actually, it doesn't smell that bad. Normally, I wouldn't be able to just sit here and chat with you with it open like this. I always hold my nose and I always chase it with apple cider vinegar. Actually, the apple cider vinegar burns more than the aged urine does. The aged urine doesn't burn at all. It just has a really bad aftertaste. And so I find that with this practice, I don't throw up afterwards or I don't even gag that much. Whenever I take this medicine orally, I always pray as I'm drinking it. In my mind, there's only one God. God is the oneness, is everything, is source. This universe, this one song, or this one mind of the dreamer. But within this oneness, there's many ways of relating to God. And so when I'm taking this therapy, I am thanking Lord Shiva, who is the destroyer, that he blessed my body with this medicine. And it's more of a thank you than anything else. I always repeat the mantra, Jai Shiv Shambhu, Tan Daram Kitambu, Lage Dam Mite Kam Kamai Vole Kai Ham. And these mantras, whether you believe in Hinduism or Christianity or Buddhism or whatever religion you are, it doesn't take away from the power of the mantra. As I'm repeating this mantra, I am consciously giving thanks and calling in the energy of a higher power, something bigger than myself, to bless this medicine. So I'm going to do that now so you can just see how easy it is. All right. So instantly, because I do work with my psychic senses, I can see the energy, and actually right now it's purple, and the purple energy is like flashing in front of my auric field, and so I can feel that the energy within this auric field is changing. There's some light up, there's white light that is coming in, and I perceive that as my angels and guides. They love this therapy, and they love it when I do this therapy because I am able to connect with them so much more easily. My physical body, I can feel it like starting to wake up, like the cells are excited. That's what it feels like. My energy is just changing instantly. It's amazing how quickly it happens. I'm able to breathe more deeply for sure. And I find that throughout the day, for at least 6 hours or so, I feel happy. And typically I would have to work at it, like focus on feeling good, which is my practice anyway, because I want to be a conscious creator in this life experience. But with this therapy, it happens naturally. Like it's just a mood enhancer. I just feel better for no reason. So yeah, try it. Practice it. You'll see the results and you'll start getting excited about it. What I find interesting is that we're eating things all day long that are disgusting, but people find it so normal at this point that they don't even think twice about it. Milk, for example. There's a certain amount of pus that is in the milk, and if there's too much pus, then the FDA won't allow it to be on the shelves. But there's still pus within this milk because of how the milking process happens. It's not a natural process for the cows that are having babies. The babies are being taken from them, and then we're milking that supply and drinking it ourselves. Every animal on earth is weaned eventually, except for humans, and we're drinking someone else's milk. It's so funny when you start to think about your daily life experience and what you're ingesting. There's such a stigma around urine and how gross it is, and yet you're buying expensive face creams that have pregnant mare urine in it, and you're scared of your own urine that's going to make your skin clean and clear and radiant and is going to give you energy, giving you all of these things, the mood boosters, the health, the happiness, the everything that you could ever want in life, you have already, and it's free. And that's the thing, is that it's free, and the medical community doesn't want you to know that you have everything you need to be healthy and happy and thriving. They want you to depend on them, and they want your money. And so when you are on drugs and you're having more drugs constantly to counteract the negative side effects of the drugs that you're taking, eventually your organs are going to shut down because it's not natural. So this is a natural therapy. If you are interested, I would suggest checking it out. It's amazing. You can check out Harry Matadine. I love him. I think he's great. He has some excellent information out there. Look on Amazon. There's so many books out there. There's so much information. This is not a new therapy. This is as old as dirt. This video is a little bit different than what I typically share with you, but because it has affected my life so much, and if you're not healthy, then you can't do yoga or do meditation. And so I find this to be a very important topic. Yeah, so let me know. Tell me a little bit about your experience. Have you ever heard of urine therapy? And if you have, who's your favorite person to follow? Who talks about it that inspires you? Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.